From the outside, it just looks like an abandoned school. But inside, life is flourishing.
We don't use any fertilizer, pesticides, and we use 95% less water than any dirt farm on the planet.
It's called aquaponic farming.
It's a closed-loop system that incorporates aquaculture and hydroponics.
Pete Kremers started the company called Pure Homegrown 3 years ago after purchasing this old school building in 2012. He says he wants to provide his community with fresh local produce, something he believes is different from what you find in most stores.
It's pesticide-laden food that we eat.
But to get here, you actually have to start here, in the fish tank room with 2,400 koi. If you think of a car, when it comes to aquaponics, the fish is the gas.
We feed the fish GMO-free food.
Water from the fish tank goes into this bead filter, and the ammonia from the fish waste in the water is then turned into nitrogen. That nutrient-rich water then heads through a UV light into these pipes and gets pumped into these beds.
And the plants actually take up the nitrogen, which actually cleans the water for the fish.
After the plants use the water, it's then pumped all the way back through the system and returns to the fish tank as clean water.
And one complete loop.
And now lettuce, basil, arugula, and cilantro are shooting upwards, roots deep in the water. It's a passion Kremers shares with his staff.
We're better than organic. We use zero chemicals, zero pesticides. It's just all around a better way of growing, and it's almost twice as fast.
How fast, you might ask? Well, take a look at this basil, planted just a few days ago.
That's the roots right now, but I anticipate in about a month, they're going to be about half the size of this.
Kremers says the faster-paced growth is because here, the roots don't have to fight to get through dirt. And when roots grow deep, the leaves grow large.
Like, you don't see basil leaves this big. And I have very large hands. That's a huge basil leaf.
Pure Homegrown just started the actual growing process in March. And Kremers says now is as good a time as any to try and buy food closer to home.
With this new development with COVID-19, I can't see any other real way that anybody would want to buy something somewhere else.
Kremers says he eventually wants to open a shop on the property to start selling the produce. It's a sign that while much of life may seem uncertain right now, the future of farming has the potential to be bright. Lindsay Biscaia, Global News.